watching Big Keef TV.
Yo, what's happening? It's your boy, Big Keef. You already know, Big Truck Boy. You already dig, man. Yo, I was sitting here thinking, riding, thinking, you know what I'm saying? And I was just going over a few things, you know, from the past and shit. Well, not like that. Because when you dwell in the past, you don't see what's in the future. But you have to know where you came from and know where you're going. So you have to look at the past. You know, so, business ventures, non-profits, events, you know, or whatever. You'll find yourself, dealing with some people that's, you know, just like you when it comes to grinding and hustling and shit like that. Grinding and hustling and shit. So, you know, I tend to believe that God puts people in your place, puts people in your life, you know, for specific reasons. You know what I mean? Some people only, you know, my mother always told me that some people only in your life for a season. You know, and once that chapter is closed, shit, that's the end of them. You might not never see them again. You might not never ever hear from them again. You know, they just played some part, or they had some cameo in your, you know, your life movie or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? They just played a part. Now, those same folks that's close to you, that's, you know, quote unquote good people that you trust, people that you know, you fuck with. And I've been a victim of this shit. I've done this shit before. You ever had your ideas and shit, things that you want to get done? You might be telling this shit to the people that surround you, the people that you care about. You like, hey man, you know, I want to do this, that, and the third. You know, you're pretty ambitious as a person. You know, you're a hustler, you're ambitious, you're looking for a means to make a way. You know what I'm saying? You're not just stuck on one track. You're trying to branch out, you're trying to do things to level up. To a person that hustles, that grinds, that's a part of that cloth, they are the ones that will understand it. Those are the ones that you should have around you. But sometimes we're not, we're not privy to those people. You feel me? So we got to make do with the people that we have around us and try to have them or help them see your vision. Even if they might have saw it before in what you were talking about, they might have invested, you know, here and there. You know what I'm saying? After that, you know, you might come to them again, or you might just be talking about business, or you might be talking about this, or you might be talking about that, things that you might be able to do to make passive income, you know, that don't require a whole lot of shit. You know what I mean? You're just basically either posting YouTube videos or however you're going about your day-to-day, maintaining your actual main job that pays you. You ever, those same people, you have those conversations with, hey man, you know, I'm thinking about this, that, and the third, and, or they call you, like, yeah, you know, what's going on, bro? You know, everything good, this, that, you know, general conversation, and then, you know, they like, yeah, what you got going on? Man, I can't call it, just cooling out, trying to goddamn make some moves and shit, you know, I was thinking about doing this, thinking about doing that, I got a couple of things lined up, woo. And they hit you with that, yeah, man, shit, let me goddamn hit you right back real quick, man, this so-and-so on another line, man, I'm gonna call you right back. Or, hey, man, let me goddamn go take care of these people real quick, I'm gonna hit you right back. But when they have an agenda that they want to push, a business idea that they want to push, you know, whatever the fuck they trying to do, they come to you because they know you're genuine in your grind, in your hustle. They need that encouragement that you have all the time, that they lack. You know what I mean? Some of them don't have that hustle, that drive. Some of them don't have that ambition. Some of them be terrified to step out there. So they come and speak to people like you that don't mind stepping out there, that don't mind being that ambitious and taking a chance on themselves. You know what I mean? taking a chance on themselves and, making things pop. Slowly but surely get yourself away from them type. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be hard because those people tend to be motherfuckers that you truly care about. But they're only in this shit for what they can gain from the situation. You know what I mean? They don't mind you hearing what the fuck they got going on, but they mind hearing what you got going on. They ain't really trying to hear that because that shit really don't directly benefit them like that. So this is my thing. We can do one or two things. We can get rid of their ass, drop them, keep moving forward, or you can accept them for who they are. And I always preach this to my daughter. You got to accept people for who they actually are. Give them room to be them. Because when you see them, you'll understand how to go forward with treating their ass a certain kind of way. You'll know how to deal with that person going forward. Whereas, you don't understand, you don't recognize the type of person they are, and you still got that same negative energy around. That every now and then energy. You know what I mean? And that person could be in their mind like, oh, I hear this motherfucker go again. I hear this. Yo, bro, let me call you back, bro. I got something, it'd be really some bullshit, but really what they're doing is they're playing you to the left. Motherfuckers think that you don't be seeing that. Niggas be playing you to the left. And only want to play you in position whenever they feel like they got something that they know that you're going to hustle way harder than they will for them versus them hustling way harder for you when it's time for you. You get what I'm saying? Everybody been a victim of this type of shit. Everybody's done this type of shit before. You've been on the receiving end and the giving end of this type of shit. You know what I mean? Or where you talking to a person about your upcoming moves and shit, and they look at you as if, man, why every time I be talking to you, bro, you always be talking about goddamn leveling up and all this and all that, rah this, rah that, bro. My nigga, you making me feel like goddamn, bro. That I don't know how to feel about that, bro. That shit done. Well, that's how you feel about it, bro. To me, you're just not ready for this type of conversation or this type of person to be in your life, homie. You still caught on that bullshit. So when we see that, we allow them to keep on that pace that they're on. Slide on their ass and let them figure that shit out. You keep moving forward. We ain't slowing down for nothing. We keep going forward. You feel me? So there's something to be said about a person that's like that, though. About people that only is out for themselves, or that only want to deal with you when it's an angle for them. You know what I'm saying? Or want you to come and dive in on their dreams and wishes and shit and don't want to pay you. Don't want to fuck with you like that. But want you to believe the shit that they talking about. Oh, man, everything gonna be everything. Ooh. I'm hanging my hat on that. But you can't hang your hat on this. Nah. So the way I choose to handle shit, man, like that, when I see motherfuckers like that, oh shit, bro, let me call you back. Oh, man, Or they take the conversation somewhere else, you know what I'm saying? And you be like, God, man, okay, that's what it is. When you peep that shit, move along. Move, keep it moving. Because those motherfuckers, they showing you who they are, but they're still disguising it. You know what I'm saying? Or they may think that you're cool with the way they are. No. Usually I would check the situation. Hey, my nigga, what's going on with this? What's going on with that? Now I'm not even gonna check the situation. I'm gonna keep it moving. I had to explain to somebody, man, about a couple months back. And I was telling them, explaining it to them, about your face card and how things should go. And how a certain move can brand you as a fuck nigga. Or as a fuck boy. Or a scumbag ass dude. You know what I'm saying? And I had to reiterate some shit to him. I said, hey man, listen. I got you on this end right here. one thing I pride myself on is being a real hustler. That's a guy that can hustle anything, grinder, you know, hard worker, honest, good businessman, respectable, and not a fuckboy. Because I don't make scumbag fuckboy moves. You know what I mean? Most people move off of emotion. I've done that before. You know, so when shit like that happens, you tend to kind of offend your buddies or your friends around you. You know what I'm saying? And it can just be a conversation you can be having with a person. I remember me telling a partner, a guy I knew. And I still know the guy, but, you know, excuse me. Me and old boy really ain't cool no more. You feel what I'm saying? And one thing about a cancer, we don't have a problem speaking our minds. We don't. We're very sensitive. We don't have a problem speaking our minds. Now, my guy kind of lives with his moms and shit, you know what I'm saying? And he does what he does over there. You like 30-something, still living at the crib. Now, I told my mans, I said, yeah, man, you know, he was like, yeah, so what's next? You know, just, you know, making conversation. So he was like, yeah, so, you know, what you got next? What you got going on next, man? I'm like, well, shit, really, I'm just dabbling in a few things, you know, put some ideas out there to see what I get back. Thinking about, you know, renovating mobile homes, buying and selling and shit, you know. Oh, yeah, man, you know, because there's too many of us that's been living with Mom Dukes or, you know, living with somebody else, you know what I mean, and going off of some bullshit by being able to do what we need to do for us, you know what I'm saying, and walk through your crib any type of way you want. You can do the Ball Johnson dance if that's what you want to do. You know, Johnson going one way, Ball going this way. The Ball Johnson dance. You know what I'm saying? You can do whatever you want to do in your own spot. And it's so unattractive for a woman that you're interested in to be pulling up at your mom's crib, having to be quiet and, you know, because moms or, you know, big sis in the other room. That's a problem. You're supposed to be a man, right, homie? But here's where the little homie got mad at. He got mad at the way I was telling him how I'm handling business when it comes to the mobile trailers. And my purpose of doing it. He got offended. But before we got done with that conversation, and before I even took it to the next level to where I had plans for him, my man, oh man, I gotta call you back, man. I ain't heard from that boy. I said that was like 3 months ago. Now, it's funny because, you know, these dudes try to, they like your post here and there every now and then, drop a comment here to kind of, you know, leave the illusion like, oh, ain't nothing going on, everything's still Gucci, when technically your feelings are, you at heart, you a bitch ass nigga. And two, you were listening to other niggas that influenced you to do what you're doing to feel how you feel. Because my next moves with him was, bruh, I want to get a mobile home trailer and I want to put you in that motherfucker. Huh? All you need to pay me, bro. Well, you don't even, all I'm asking for you to pay is lot fee, lot rent. That's it. You won't have to pay rent, homie. Pay that lot rent. That lot rent might be $300. Pay that. And you Gucci. Pay your utilities and you living. And I'm going to give you a chance to own this motherfucker. So the only thing that you will pay me is a fee and you'll be owning your trailer, homie. You'll be owning your own place. You dig what I'm saying? That was my next move, was to put him up in his own. To get him that lane. To get him them bragging rights. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing like having your own place as a man, my guy, for people to come to, especially when you own it. You know? So when I think about shit like that, it only brings me back to the point of where, hey man, everybody ain't solid like that. Or they only solid to the people who they want to be solid to. You know what I'm saying? Or they're easily to be disrespected or easily to feel disrespected. You get what I'm saying? Pause for the cause, you did. You know? And you know, to the ones that really, you know, dismiss your shit or play your shit to the left, bro, them niggas, you gotta cut them off, bro. They don't mean you no good, my G. Straight up. It just don't go down that way, bro. You know, so really you got to really know how to move. You know what I'm saying? Dolo. Do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But I was wondering, was I the only one that felt like that? You know, I'm like, hey, damn, bro, you know. But hey, you got to talk it up to whatever it is, man. Because at the end of the day, everybody ain't going to be what you want. You know what I'm saying? It just be like that. But watch who your partners are. Even niggas that you've been known 20 years can switch up on you. You understand? Even motherfuckers you've been known for a lifetime. Half your life will switch up on you in a heartbeat. In a real heartbeat. You know, so it's always good to be cautious about the people that you got around you in your company. Because ain't nothing like giving out good energy and getting bullshit energy back. Or wasting good energy on old friends and people who you used to fuck with like that. Because truth be told, y'all ain't cool no more. Y'all ain't talking no more than it is what it is. See, like I say, even with this cancer, even with being a cancer, I cannot give up, if you feel what I'm saying, and keep it moving. You know? At the end of the day, man, you want to leave room for brothers to be there. You had the choice to whether or not you want to deal with these cats in the future. You got that choice. You know what I'm saying? You reach out. They don't reach bite. You know what I'm saying? Or they half-ass speak whenever they do reach out. Hey, man, listen. Nigga don't owe you nothing, boy. Fuck you. For real. Especially if a nigga trying to be the bigger man and come holler at you on some real nigga shit. But since you want to hold your little nuts, fuck you, cuz. And that's a fact. Don't waste your time on people like that. Okay? Never waste your time on people like that. Understand who you dealing with and keep it moving. Because all money ain't good money. All relationships aren't good relationships. All people ain't good people. At one point, they might have been quote-unquote solid. Now, not so much. Not so much. But you'll know when to move, when it's time. Again, it's your boy Big Keef, man. I just wanted to drop that on y'all boy one time, man. It was just something I would think about. And I knew I couldn't have been the only one out here that felt like that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just me tripping as a counselor. Nah. Because if I give out great energy, great vibes, I expect that same shit back, man. You understand? Y'all should be on the same shit too. Just keeping it real. So, holla at your boy. You know what I mean? We're gonna get at y'all in a minute, man. Later on, Big Keef TV, we out.